in the canning world, nothing is ever perfect. Nothing. Sometimes things just don't work out and you have to make do or change things up a bit. So I'm going to take you on an adventure of the last few times I did some canning. Things didn't quite seal, like they just didn't seal. So I stuck them in the refrigerator to deal with them later. And I'm going to show you what having a well-stocked pantry does when something doesn't seal or work out to perfection to where you can keep it on your shelf. How you can turn it into something amazing to feed your family. So here is what we have to contend with. 2 of my corn broths didn't seal. I stuck those in the fridge. 1 of my beef broths that I did not seal. That went in the fridge. I grabbed some last year's harvest of potatoes that are on their last little legs. They will go great in this soup. I grabbed some celery I chopped up last Thanksgiving that I didn't quite use all of. This is half of it from the freezer. Yes, you can freeze celery. I have corn I got on clearance from our local grocery store. Always look in the frozen clearance section. I got bacon that I got out of the freezer that we got for a steal of a deal about a year ago. We're going to use that. I've got an onion that I just purchased from Costco, so we'll add that. And I have salt and pepper that I usually have on hand. For this concoction, I also have milk that I got on sale last week or a week and a half ago that's in the refrigerator, and I have leftover whipping cream that I got from Costco for my mother's birthday that is still good. So I am going to get to working with all of this, and I will show you what we make. It's going to be a bacon corn chowder, and it's going to use all of my leftover ingredients and some of the things that are not leftover. I'm also using some of that tallow I rendered this summer. Perfect use for tallow when you're sauteing your veggies. This is not a how to make soup, although when I was younger, I didn't really know how to make soup, and I always bought soup in a can because it always seemed so mysterious to me. It's really not a mysterious process at all. You want to saute your carrots, your celery, and your onions until they get translucent. I'm going to add some garlic. I have garlic in the fridge all the time anyways. I'm going to add some garlic for some flavor. You want to saute all of those, and then you just want to start building on your stuff. But this is the whole reason we're doing corn chowder, is because of that corn broth I made, and I had 2 that didn't seal. Now, when you have something that doesn't seal, you always want to stick it in the fridge within the 24 hours, because that's why you check and make sure within 24 hours, you always want to, oh, and this thing's sealed. Oh, there you go. You want to smell it before you use it, and you want to make sure that it still smells good and it's still usable, right? But you always want to stick whatever doesn't seal in the refrigerator to use for later. So I'm going to get making with the soup, and then I'll show you what it looks like afterward. Okay, and in the end, this is what you are left with. Bacon corn chowder soup made with all your leftovers. Yeah, it's going to be good. Okay, it is good because we've kind of been tasting it. And the name of this game is to have no food waste, like none. So in the olden days, I would have put this all in the trash can and called it a loss, and just assumed that every family threw 2 trash bags of food away every month when they cleaned out the refrigerator. But this is constantly, we're just figuring out ways of making good food with it. There you go. We're going to go have lunch now.